To tell you the truth, I'm nervous. This new venture is going completely outside my comfort zone, and that's a zone I have been in for quite some time. But I want to challenge myself. I want to grow in so many ways, but I cannot do this alone, and hope you guys come and join me on this vlog. I'm excited to kick things off with a road trip to Lake Michigan. But sometimes life, oh boy, not good. We are flat. Sometimes life throws a screw in your tire last minute just before a long road trip, and you just gotta roll with the punches. This isn't gonna stop me though. We have a long day ahead of us, and I'm so excited to take you guys on it. So let's go get a rental and get on the road. Smells like a toilet in here. Now, I wasn't implying that it smelled like a used toilet. It smelled like a recently cleaned bathroom inside this car, which was both assuring and unsettling. Okay, now that we got the rental out of the way, I have to fill up this car and we gotta hit the road. All right, that's enough. Let's get on the road. Hi, could I do a strawberry pineapple metabolism booth? Thank you, too. All right. How's that one Starbucks girl doing on TikTok? Does like this. Hello, I am Nick, and thank you so much for joining me on my first ever vlog on this channel. This is something super exciting that I have been so excited to finally start. This has been something I've been kind of thinking about for honestly years. This isn't my first time doing YouTube. I've been on YouTube for many years now, primarily doing reptile and animal adventures on NJP Exotics. That is my first YouTube channel, consistently posting every Monday for the past 3 years and posting even beyond that as well too. And it's been quite a journey, a fun journey, I should say. I have had the absolute time of my life doing that channel, met so many amazing people, done so many incredible experiences with animals and reptiles. I want to bring that along and share that with you, not just on that channel. That channel isn't going anywhere. That channel is going to continuously post on Mondays, and this channel will consistently post on Wednesdays. So to kind of give some background on where exactly I'm going right now and why we had to rush around this morning, that's kind of what we're going to be bringing on this channel, is the unexpected twists and turns and all the things in between. That's what this channel is basically going to be about, and we're going to make it fun. I'm just bringing you along on my life's journey and showing you guys just what I do on a day-to-day basis and some really fun stuff in between. And I have some fun ideas for this channel, so hopefully you guys enjoy them too. I would love to hear your feedback, as always, down in the comments below. For my job, I actually have a job on the west side of Michigan today, on Lake Michigan. I work as a photographer, a videographer, content creator. It's a really exciting job and gig that I'm so thankful to have. Done a whole bunch of really cool things throughout the years, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. I'm so stoked. I love going to Lake Michigan. It's so beautiful over there. I'm actually living in the Detroit area right now, but I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio. And as time goes on, I will definitely give you guys more insight and background to my time both in Cleveland and in Detroit, and kind of my life story and kind of how it unfolded. So yeah, shoots on the west side of the state, they're always fun. I'm looking forward to, in a couple weeks here actually, we're going to be driving across on the west side again, but we're actually heading down to Chicago for one of my favorite reptile shows that always gets put on every October and every March, and that is the NARBC Tinley Park Reptile Convention. Let me know in the comments if you guys are going. I always love to go. I'm actually going to be vending this October. I normally vend in October, and it's always a trip. It's always a lot of fun. Get to see some great pals, get to see some amazing reptiles there, and get to meet so many new people there. It's incredible. It's a really great place for the reptile community to come together as one. So if you're coming down in a couple weeks like I am, let me know. But his main points of focus, like we were talking about earlier, yes, I do work with animals and primarily reptiles. Basically, I have a zoo at home. So I still have a little bit of driving to go, but in the meanwhile, why don't I share with you guys just what I mean when I say I have a zoo of animals. Here's this. A lot of people will know me for my love of animals, and specifically snakes and reptiles. And I can't do this video talking about my love for reptiles and snakes without introducing this little girl right here. This beautiful girl right here is Willow, a beautiful Woma python. Woma pythons are actually an Australian species of python, and honestly, ever since I was a kid, I have fallen in love with this species. Seeing them in books and magazines and on TV, these guys have always caught my eye, and owning one of these guys was always a dream of mine. And when I first got Willow at Tinley Park in October of 2018, I fell in love with this girl. It was truly a dream come true and a dream species of mine. But the reptile obsession didn't stop here, and in fact, it didn't even start here. I have owned reptiles my entire life. I've owned animals and I've been an animal lover my entire life. So since I was younger, I have built up quite the entourage of animals, that's for sure. And in fact, this whole room is my reptile room, and it is dedicated from floor to ceiling of all my different species of reptiles that I own. Majority of the reptiles that I own are snakes. And we're gonna do a whole video going over all the different animal species that I own personally. But for right now, let's show off a few of them. So a lot of my animals, like I said, are snakes, right? So this is primarily what I own, and these are ball pythons right here. Now, ball pythons are extremely popular because of all the different color mutations out there called morphs. And the genetics inside this particular ball python, Nemo right here is what his name is actually two genetics that are both recessive. The first being clown and the second recessive being pied. So this is a clown pied morph right here, and how beautiful is this? Clown kind of brings out the distinct looking patterns on here. Teardrops is normally what is seen on these guys distinctly in the clown patterning, so you have the clown teardrops is what they call them. But you also have piebaldism, which is this breakup in patterning right here, and it's very variable, which I love. It's the reason why I love pieds, because no two pieds look alike. They are basically just like snowflakes. It is so cool with the variability. Sometimes you'll have ones that are high white, sometimes you'll have ones that are mid-range like this one right here, and some you'll have that are full on patterning. It's incredible. You can talk your ear off on genetics all day. Ball pythons are actually things that I breed. Honestly, there are so many different color mutations of ball pythons. You can get any flavor ball python you essentially want. And like you're seeing right now, you can get bright ones, you can get dark ones, you can get everything in between. It's truly, truly incredible, and it's one of the reasons why I love working with this species. Not just that, but their personalities are just incredible as well too. They're very mellow and relaxed snakes to work with, and it's a great gateway animal to get into reptiles among other species as well too. Let's do a head count and figure out how many snakes I have right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was honestly my third attempt at counting the snakes. Every time I got to 17, I sneezed so hard that I had to start over. And yes, I've consulted a doctor. There is no cure. But besides snakes, I do own some other species, but I wanted to share one of them that is also near and dear to my heart. This is almost like holding a little mini bowling ball right here, but this is no bowling ball. This is actually Daisy, my redfoot tortoise, and this was actually the first tortoise species that I've actually owned. And boy, do I tell you, when I first got this girl, she was so small she would fit in the palm of my hand, and she definitely has outgrown the palm of my hand, and she's still growing, but I mean, she's doing fantastic. Since her, I got more redfoot tortoises. I've gotten different species of tortoises as well too. But ever since I got her, she has made an impact on my life. Every time I come into this room, I am greeted by her, and we've just kind of created a bond over the years that I absolutely love for sure. Nonetheless, there are so many other animals and cool reptiles that I own as well too, but we're gonna save that video for another day. I promise you, there is so much that you don't want to miss. Watch the content to come, because there are so many different cool reptiles in this room that I can't wait to share with you guys. Obviously, you're probably thinking, with all these animals, it is probably a lot of work, and yeah, it's basically like a secondary job for me. Now, breeding reptiles and working YouTube is not a full-time job for me whatsoever. So you might be asking, if this isn't your full-time job, what exactly do you do for a living besides cleaning up tortoise pee and poop? Well, I'm gonna share that with you right now. Voila, is shooting really cool homes just like this one right here. Isn't it just incredible? Oh my gosh, it's a really fun job for sure. I love what I do, shooting all these really cool properties. Currently right now, this is a twilight shoot, so I'm waiting for it to just get a little bit darker so we can get these lights really to pop at night and really take some really cool footage of this home. While we're waiting for the sun to go down, let's go inside and I can give you a quick sneak peek of what this looks like, kind of give you a little bit more detail of what my job actually is. Okay, so here we are. Oh my gosh, I mean, take a look at this. Look how awesome this is. I mean, you honestly feel like you're not in a home, but actually like a 5-star hotel. I mean, literally. I mean, you have this amazing space just when you walk through the door, and then right over here, you have an elevator. I mean, come on, how cool is that? So freaking cool, and I love what I do. It's so cool working with the animals for sure, but having this change of pace where I'm going around shooting some really cool properties, it's a different type of creativity that I love to do. Look at this chandelier right here. I mean, these homes are no joke, and I've been doing this for the past 6.5 years now, and it has been a joy and a ride for sure. I didn't get into this knowing how to take real estate and architectural photography. I had to learn it, and I had to grow with this and really just get accustomed to a style that I just was not used to. And there was a lot of growing pains, there was a lot of trial and error, and I truly believe all those trials and all the failure led me to the position that I'm in today, which is the lead videographer and photographer and a creative director for the company that I work for, Way Up Media. So it's been a ride for sure, but like I said, I had to start at the bottom and work my way up the ladder. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with this channel. I know it's going to start small. I know a lot of people are not going to see this right out of the get-go. It's going to be a grind for sure. I know I'm going to be failing. I'm going to have mess ups. We're just going to be learning and growing and constantly improving. That's all you can do. And that's how I got to shooting homes just like this one right here. Let's keep looking around, shall we? But how cool are views like this? I mean, this is just insane. Looking straight down, that's the front door that we just came out of. Just absolutely insane. And these properties, I mean, I gotta tell you, are truly breathtaking for sure. Actually, looking out the window, the sun's about to go down. So before we continue on this home tour, let me go outside and shoot some really cool drone footage. Shooting a house at twilight really makes a house not only stand out, but in my opinion, come to life. And drone shots are some of my favorites just because of all the different perspectives you can get. All right, the twilight portion is all set. Man, I gotta tell you, it is quite a rush doing these shoots. And the reason being is because you are racing the sun. I have to get so much done in so little time. We'll kind of get more into that maybe down the line. If you want to learn a little bit more about what I do on a day-to-day basis with all these amazing properties, let me know down in the comments. I am more than happy to do a really cool vlog showcasing my day, going on these property tours and showcasing what I do on a day-to-day basis when it's not working with the animals or doing any other cool film or photography or guitar work and all my other adventures. So if you want to see some other really cool properties and kind of go on a work tour with me and showcase these really cool things, let me know in the comments below. But nonetheless, let's continue on. There's a lot more I want to talk about. Okay. I'm here. I'm gonna go inside right now, check it out. So now you have a little bit more background about me and what I do on a day-to-day basis, both with the animals and with the video shoots that I do for houses, events, so on and so forth. This house and this property that I'm actually doing right now, they're a little bit more private, so I'm not actually going to be filming and showcasing this right now like I did that other one that I was just talking about and explaining. But we're also going to be doing some really cool city shots along the water of Lake Michigan, so I'll take you guys along that. But for now, I'm gonna head inside, do this house really quick, and I'll see you in a second. Man, what a fun shoot that was. So much fun. I really wish I could have showed you guys just how cool that house was. And you kind of saw from the glimpse of what I do on a day-to-day basis when I showed that other house and kind of gave a peek about that one. It's a really cool job. I love being on the go. I love meeting some really cool people, seeing some really cool houses. Overall, it's an absolute blast. And right now I am walking down in a city on the coast of Lake Michigan called South Haven, and it's actually a really cool city, probably one of my favorites personally to me. Let's get down to the beach. I have my blanket, I have my guitar right behind me too. We're gonna have some string time right now, relax on the beach, and I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit on why I decided to start this vlog. This is really amazing. This is so much fun. Honestly, this is a great way to wind down. I'm so happy you guys are here. Truly means the world to me. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm looking forward to the future. I tell you what, learning guitar over these past 3 years has been something special for me. I have always loved guitar. I've always loved music, always been enthralled with it ever since I was younger. And having the ability now to take lessons, really learn this instrument, and really just dive deeper into music, it's like transforming into a whole different universe, and it's so exciting just learning and just absorbing all the amounts of information that I have been, and I'm not getting sick of it for sure. I compare it to like when I first started getting into reptiles, like really diving deep into like the breeding aspect and the genetic aspect and learning different species, morphs, all sorts of different things. It's a very similar kind of vibe in a different vein, and I absolutely love it for sure. I have so many questions, boundless amount of questions. Don't get me wrong, I don't know everything about reptiles, but between the two things, I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying learning as much as I can and absorbing it like a sponge. And same with like the film side of things, same with being a creative. I don't like the word influencer, I never have. I never will consider myself an influencer or anything like that. I just want to be a creative. I love the creative side of things, and that's what I want to be considered, is someone that is in the creative atmosphere. And I truly believe I am. And if you're a creator, you're never done. I was just talking to my guitar teacher about this actually. He's been playing guitar for the past 60 years. He's still learning new things. That's the mind of a creator. That's what you have to be. And that's what we're gonna be constantly doing here. No, these vlogs are not perfect by any means, but we're going to get better with these. We're gonna get better with music. We're gonna get better with the reptiles and learning new things. And I wanna take you along on these journeys so we can learn together and teach you new things and you guys teach me new things. I want this to kind of be something that we can kind of bounce ideas off of each other and build a community together. And to me, I think that would be really fun and exciting and enjoyable for me. And I want to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions too. But I want to dive a little bit deeper with you guys. So I'm no stranger to vlogging. I've actually vlogged once before in the past and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun and it wasn't something that I did consistently per se. It was during a time where I wanted to dive deeper into my YouTube side of things and really work on that side creatively. And I thought I'd try it out. It was a lot of fun, but you know, it never was what I wanted it to be. And ultimately I just scrapped the idea and it was never something that I truly wanted to let go of. Vlogging is something that's a really cool tool to kind of just document your life and your journey. And I've seen that truly be the case for even close friends of mine. Shout out to, for example, Brian Barchak. He's a dear friend of mine who unfortunately passed to pancreatic cancer. His vlog is still running to this day, but I loved that he was documenting and sharing his life story and all his different journeys that he was going on and really having that as like a keepsake. I really think that's a very powerful thing, especially now that he's unfortunately gone. Looking back at those times, like, wow, that's like a time capsule of your life. This is like documenting so many monumental things, the highs, the lows, everything in between. I love just the rawness of this kind of platform. And to me, I'm very nostalgic. So this is stuff to me that I think is really cool and just a really cool avenue to kind of see growth and development and stuff like that. For example, if I'm learning a song, I want to share that song with you guys and kind of show you guys the progression of that song throughout all these vlogs. So just kind of seeing how like I'm struggling with it at the beginning, still struggling it at the middle, and then ultimately crushing it at the end. Same with all sorts of other things, like for example, working with the reptiles and the animals. I want to share with you guys, for example, when we have babies, and I want to share with you guys as we're growing those up, and then ultimately when they're producing their own babies. I think that's going to be really cool as well too. I love doing that on my other channel, and that's been really rewarding, kind of seeing the documentation of certain species that I own from babies to adults and now seeing them produce on their own. But I want to bring that along on this channel too, along with so many different other avenues on there. I have a lot of ideas. That's what I mean. This channel is going to be basically everything that's inside this head. I want to just pop out. I want to do some really fun creative stuff and I want to bring you guys along with it. And again, this is just kind of my life's journey. I don't have all the answers. I'm not saying that I do. What you see is what you get ultimately. And I want to just kind of bring a fun new twist on vlogging and doing some really fun stuff and collaborating with some good friends of mine as well too along the way and making new friends along the way as well too. That's what it's all about. So documenting the highs, the lows, everything in between. That's what I see on the horizon as we're looking out at Lake Michigan. I see blue skies and everything is looking bright, just like I see how this channel is going to go. It's a slow crawl, but I need all of your guys' help. It really truly does help having every single one of you guys like, subscribe, tune in, comment, be a part of this community. That's going to be important for me. And I invite you guys in joining this community. I want to have fun. I want to have cool adventures. I want to share ideas with you guys. And I want to learn off of one another. I want to teach you some things. I want you guys to teach me some things. And I'm not an expert at anything, but I want to learn and I want to grow and I want to document it through this vlog. And that's ultimately what we're going to do and the ultimate goal of this vlog channel. So I'm treating this very seriously and I hope you guys will join me on this adventure. Gosh, take a look at this, guys. I absolutely love sunsets. Really cool. I've gotten some really amazing drone footage and some photos here, some really cool stuff, and the sunsets here just can't be beat. So I'm gonna be sitting out here till sunset probably and just enjoying the views one last time because I'm probably not coming back out here until the spring. And when I do come back out here in the spring, I will bring you guys along with me and we'll kind of recap the vlog and see how it's been going from right now, time capsuling it right here. When I come back here and visit out here again, we'll kind of do another recap out here. So there you have it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much. Again, truly means the world that you guys tuned in today for this. Really enjoyed filming this. I've really enjoyed editing this, and I've really enjoyed sharing this with you guys ultimately, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. It's not perfect. I'm not saying it's supposed to be perfect by any means. We're going to learn. We're going to grow every step of the way. So again, thank you guys so much. I can't do this without you guys, so I really appreciate your ongoing support and your support so far in the channel. Really means the world to me. And it's interesting, a couple days ago I heard someone say this, it really stuck with me, and it stuck with me for these past few days, and I wanted to share it with you guys. And it's be the change you want to see in the world. And I invite you all to do that. I know I'm going to be living that, and I hope you guys are as well too. It's very important, I would say, and you can take that for what you will. But otherwise, guys, thank you so much for joining me here today. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you guys could do me a few favors, like the video, subscribe to the channel, would really mean the world to me if you did those things, along with hit that notification bell. Definitely check me out on social media as well too. I'll be posting some really fun content there as well too. And also too, definitely check me out on my sister channel, NJP Exotics. So Mondays we'll be posting there, Wednesdays we'll be posting here, and we'll be posting shorts everywhere in between and also on social media. So definitely check me out. Thank you guys again for watching. Without further ado, I'm gonna sit back, do some more string time, watch the sunset, and again, I want to say, be the change you want to see in the world. Take care.